Welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. This is Series 10, Episode number 62. I'm JC Proton, and we are picking up at turn number 100. We're playing a standard faction of the United Empire on Endless Difficulty in a normal speed game. And this is just the base version of the game. There's like the DLC expansions, but not like the extra race pay-for expansions. In this episode, so it's the turn right before the election. Apparently the Cravers have decided they're attacking us. This is a battle against Slayer at DD3. So we're being attacked here by the Cravers. They've got a fleet of, what's that, 12 or 13 ships? No, I mean 12 or 13 command points. It's only 4 or 5 ships. There's another 5 on the way here. They've got a nice fleet of 8 over here coming towards Jeia. That's their best fleet, I think, at this point. Okay, so yeah, we got a battle going with the Cravers. It's going to be a fleet battle here at DD3. We're going to do a ground attack at Jeia, which they only have 10 defending troops manpower at this point, so that's going to be an easy one. We're going to steamroll over those dudes. Other stuff we got going on. Listen, I want to look at the research queue. I'm gonna, since I cannot use the Emperor's Will to buy out Genius of the Endless, it occurred to me, you know, it's taken a long time for my fleets to get around. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the queue ahead of Genius of the Endless. So I'll do 1 turn worth of research, 75,844 research or so. Of the 94,000, and so then I'll just buy it out next turn for 20,000, and then continue my research on Genius of the Endless. So that +2 movement speed will help out. I've got these slow moving siege fleets of siege ships out here that are on their way, and it's going to take a while for these dudes to get where they're going. So, you know, an extra 2 movement points isn't a lot, but I mean it'll save a turn, maybe. You know, that's 4 turns away. They move at a speed of 9. Get that movement up by 2. You know, it'll get them there a turn earlier. Maybe get them on location within 1 or 2 turns earlier than they would be. You know, over here. So we've got that going on. Let's see, we've got that settler ship that we built out here at BH. So we need to send that guy over here to Bundus. So let's go ahead and do that before I forget. Speed 13. Alright. So he's cruising out this way, and wow, look how quick he is. He'll be there in 2 turns. Or he'll be there next turn. Zoom. Alright, cool. And I'm not sure what's going on in the market. We'll take a peek. Anything on sale here? Our financially, we're down at minus 4,200 per turn now. So looks like, okay, looks like we didn't have a whole bunch of sales happen here. So looks like we are not going to do a whole bunch of purchasing. We can buy some quadronics. Yeah, we'll definitely buy some quadronics, and we'll get some Orichalcics, it looks like. Maybe just a smidge of antimatter. So we'll circle back to that. And I think that's the main gist, and getting ready for the election that's coming up. Looks like we had some things that were built. Building a lot of fleet. Built an autonomous administration. A lot of military fleet coming out. Well-being Foundation. Another autonomous administration completed here at BH3. Real-time relays completed at BH3A. So yeah, he's starting to produce military ships now. You can see we can make several small ships per turn. We can actually do at least one medium ship per turn here. Biofuel factory completed. Nice. Use the right letter. A for automated, B for biofuel factory is what I'm doing, so that I can tell at a glance when I'm looking at a system name kind of where we're at on the high-end improvements. Level 3 modernization is complete. We're probably going to do a level 4 out here. Yep, looks like a good time to do that. So you can put things at the top of the queue by just doing, I think it's Alt. Yeah, if you hold down the Alt key, or if you have a Mac, it's Option. You do that while you click, and that puts it at the top of the build queue. Okay, so that's what we got going on. We got heroes that leveled up. Looks like it's governors. So we'll come back to those guys and gals. Okay, this event has ended, which is giving us extra influence per Bhagava. Cooperative quest has started. Build the academy. In 20 turns, ensure the population of minor civilizations reaches 1798 at minimum in the whole galaxy. So that's an extra 300 minor civilizations. Well, we'll see how that goes. The reward is, well, you get 100 antimatter if you do well, and some dust, and some influence. So the antimatter is the only thing there that's particularly interesting to me.
We doubt the purity of your motives. The Protectorate has a proposal for you.
All right, thanks for the offer. We'll respectfully decline at this time. Market-wide price decrease. Okay. And we have a lot of military faction. Look at that, 25%. A lot of support for the military party. Yeah, we got a lot of militancy happening. A little bit of population growing. Well, we're doing our part to grow the minor populations of the galaxy, I think. We had some Cravers go down. All right, so here's the battle. Fleet battle at DD3. So they're attacking me, which means I'm not using any action points here. So I have the freedom to use repair and recover. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, I got brightness right, I got sound right. All right, let's shuffle this stuff around here. We're going to have a hunter and a flak ship in each of the lanes where I do not have my battleship. And then I want to have 3 little support ships. There we go, that looks good. All right, we are going to completely demolish these guys in seconds. We completely outgun them. We have them definitely handily beaten. As usual, we'll do 2 views of it. I like to do a cinematic and then a tactical scan view afterwards, with a look at the numbers in between. So they're going short range. Yeah, this time we see the Cravers warping in on us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did not stand a chance. Yeah, none at all. I'm surprised they even attacked. Let's take a peek at the numbers. It's going to be super one-sided. Yeah, they did Team Spirit. Let's see, without missed shots. A whole bunch of guns damage. A smidge of lasers. And then a chunk of beams damage. 10,000 armor. 7,000 shields. Yeah, 23,500 kinetic. 8,700. Yeah, and we took 179 damage. Negligible. Okay, let's watch in tactical view. They had a little bit of bombers. I bet you those bombers did not last more than a few seconds. As soon as they got within range of point defense, they were done for. Free camera. Scan. Alright, let's see what happens here. See, where are the bombers going first of all? Looks like they're coming this way. Okay, cool. Poof, 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 poof. Wow. Those went fast. Alright, so we got Cravers, fleets moving around, populations, they're shuffling between their systems, looks like. Got a fleet coming this way, and as far as battles, let's see, we got a ground battle at Jeia, and we got this scavenger here at DD3, so we'll go ahead and do an attack. See, we got some experience on our hero, so that was good. Go ahead and clear out at DD3. And we will choose full reserves. He's going to retreat. There's no point in even watching that battle, even if he doesn't retreat. Okay, he is retreating. There he goes. That's the only reasonable choice, is to retreat for sure. All right, so that takes care of that fleet battle. Jeia, let's go ahead and invade. We don't have the option to invade. What's going on here? Admiral Turlamaz, does he not have any troops? He has no troops. Okay, he does not have any troops at all in his fleet. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just invade from here. That'll be fine. And I'm not going to get lulled in. I'm not doing guerrilla. I'm going to do a swarm assault. Even though it's complete overkill, I'm going with it, man. Fool me once. Shame on you. Fool me twice. Shame on me. So we're just going to swarm in there. We're going to go hard. He's drafting. So there's an extra 175 troops. Those planes flew by and they didn't ever come back. Done. All right. It occurred to me, it's like, you know, I advanced the turn. I didn't move this guy up. I was thinking I would probably move this fleet up to Aerie or Varan or something, and I ended up not doing it. So I think I'm going to have to do that. And I'll see if I can juggle around the fleet's composition here at Jeia to where I can find where there is manpower for the fleet, and maybe I'll try to move fleets up to Eri, Varen, and Ursa all at once. Don't know if I can pull that off, but I'll take a look at it. All right, there's a ticking on over there. We're going to occupy. All right. 5 improvements destroyed. Jeia is now under my control. Let's take a look at the system. It's only 2 planets. They're both fully depleted. Got a deciduous deposit and an antimatter deposit. We've got molten springs. There are trenches and medium debris field. Let's see here. So we're going to want to build a self-mining NPO. Yeah, we definitely blew up a lot of things here. Let's see, jungle, that's hot, that's good. Deciduous trees aren't really worth much on the market, so we'll probably just not worry about boosting the production of that. And let's see here. Let's see, what is that? That's a Calticuma. Do we have populations here? Nope, there's none that are hidden. He's going to go into the spaceport. I want to preserve him so that he survives. All right, they like to be on fertile planets. All right. We'll figure it out. I'll do the rest of that off camera. Which I've said before, and then like I forgot to do that. Like on this one I didn't do it off camera like I needed to, so I really need to do off camera stuff. So I'm going to do both of these systems, DD and DE. So this is DE2. Jeia is now DE2. Alright, I'll have to take a look at them off camera before I advance the turn. I think we'll do the election in the next episode, after I've got everything tweaked and adjusted and stuff. All right, so we've got those done. Let's take a look at what do we have here that's fleet that has manpower. Okay, so the ships that do not have manpower is these 3. So you guys are out of the fleet. And those guys are full movement. You guys are in the fleet. You have half manpower in this fleet. And that is including a hunter, 2 hunters, a battleship, a flak, 2 flaks. I feel like that's good enough. So he could get there with that fleet. He could make it to Ursa. Alright. Ooh, that fleet could get to Varen. Our hero fleet could get anywhere over here. He could get to the capital. He could also go to Eri. He could maybe go to Eri, drop off some fleet. He could go to Deneb, drop off fleet, go to area drop-off fleet, and come back here to DD and defend against this incoming fleet. That could be an option. And then I can move all fleets if I want to. Now DB5 isn't really the front line anymore. It's going to be these systems that are the front line. So I can pull some fleet up from DB5 to cover DD3 or DE2. Okay, here's a ship that we can take down. We'll fight at DA3. Just a little fight. Full reserves. To me, it seems like they should do, if you know you're going to be destroyed anyway, you might as well fight. But the computer, whatever players, tend to do a retreat, and then they're destroyed when they retreat. Yeah, see, and that, to me, that's kind of like nonsense. No experience gained. All right, well, what I probably want to do is I want to have a fleet commander present for this fight. His movement speed is 6. Do I think he'll make it here in one turn? Probably. Like my fleet that does not have any boost to it. How many movements is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 movement. Those probably don't have any movement boost. They only move at 6. If they're only moving 6, and they're how far away? They're like 6.5 away. That's really close. All right, I'll think about it and figure this out. Let's move all fleets here. Alright, so after looking this over, this is what I've come up with. I've decided I'm going to have there's a lot of fleet here that doesn't have much manpower, so I'm going to leave these ships down here at DE2 to let them rearm. You can see they need a lot more manpower on the fleet, right? Now Admiral Turlamaz is going to be a taxi, and he's going to carry this fleet that is pretty good on manpower, 1.2 thousand out of 1,400. Not that that's a lot of manpower, and it's not that big a fleet. It's a hunter, 2 flags, a protector, and I want to put a couple more attackers in there. All right, we'll put these 2 attackers into the fleet. There we go. So we've got a hunter, 2 flags, a protector, and 5 attackers. We're going to take that fleet down here to Ursa. So we'll fly down here. And guard. And now we're putting Ursa under siege. It only has 1,000 defenders. And then the plan will be, we're going to take this admiral. Aha, aha, attack, attack, attack. Nice, nice. We get to have another battle. Bonus. We get a bonus round here. Let's see here. We'll do repair and recover probably. Let's see, how tough are these guys? Ooh, some of them are damaged. Nice. Okay, they were in the hangar repairing. Okay. 4,600 attack, 2,600 defense, 25,000 hit points, and I have an overwhelming superiority, 23,000 attack, 15,000 defense, and oh yeah, we've got these guys smoked. Okay, We have them by a lot, so we'll just do full reserves. We won't take very much damage in the fight, assuming they stay in fight. We'll just do 2 lanes. Go with flak, and then the other lane will be a flak and a hunter. And then we'll probably move a protector up there. Come on. Okay. So flak, and on full reserves, the bottom lane is short range, so flak ships are full of guns. They're very powerful at short range, so we're gonna be closing for short, and we'll have a little bit of the long and medium range here on these 3 small ships, and then yeah, so that looks good. Let's look at the numbers here. So this is the path. These guys, lane 2 will be at medium range. Overall, we have a huge advantage, overwhelming superiority. Let's see how this goes. They gonna fight? Yes, they're gonna fight. They're going with power to shields. They're changing their tactics up. Okay, so they're gonna try to stay at long range. So the ranges begin at whatever is the longest range matching the battle tactics. Okay, here we go. Okay, the bottom 2 lanes are cleared. Now it's only the top lane. And the top lane is long range to medium range. Long range to the middle lane. So the coordinator's toast. He's taking a beating. Kaboom. All right. So we did full reserves. See how much damage we took. Not very much, 1,600. So we did some guns, we did some lasers, we did a good amount of beams. He's going a lot of shields, man. Look at that. Our whole plating absorbs 7,500, but their shields absorbs 37,000. Wow. Yeah, he knows we're doing a lot of beam damage. Well, look how much of the damage we did was energy, right? So, yeah. That middle lane was doing most of the damage. Cool. All right. Well, so my plan is, yeah, that guy flies down here to Ursa. He's gonna drop this fleet off. Ooh, what do we have here? Got a little flashy debris field, system debris field. Okay. Oh, you know what this is? This is number 400. Encounter remains. Okay, you guys go back to guarding. 25 titanium. Here's your deposits and yeah, victory conditions. 400 curiosities explored so far. Okay, cool. Well, you know what's next? Ground attack. Yeah, man. Ground and pound, boys. Let's throw down. That's why we're here. We're here to liberate the Craver systems. Yeah, there'll be new patriots. Swarm assault. Looks like we got them down about halfway. All right. And you can see we have 0 manpower on the fleets. Destroyed 3 improvements. That one's unfortunate. They did a protect system as their defense. Okay. And we'll go ahead and retreat. And we got a system relics, no man's land now. Oh, we got another curiosity here. All right, we'll explore that. Go back to guarding again. 15 antimatter. All right, nice. All right, so now we have our manpower back on our fleet, right? Yep, we're just under 1,000 manpower remaining. That flagship has a little bit of damage, what, 2,500 damage on it? No big deal. And then he is going to stay there. All right, so we're going to remove the hero from the fleet, or actually I guess we'll drop the fleet from the hero fleet. I'll just do it that way. That way Admiral Turtlemaz is still named Admiral Turtlemaz fleet. Okay, so this fleet's going to remain here, guarding, sieging, and continue the invasion. Admiral Turtlemaz is going to return. Oh, he can't return. Okay, my plan is he'll return back here to DE in time to fight this battle with these guys, and this fleet that's remaining back here is going to be replenishing its manpower. Since we just took that system, we'll get manpower back on our fleets, okay? So I'm moving up a hunter and a flak ship from these two systems towards DB. I moved a hunter and a flak up from DB to DD. And I'm kind of doing the same deal. I'm going to have this fleet with the battleship. That's going to be staying here at this system at DD to defend. I've got this fleet here coming up here. I'm going to drop him off at Airy. And we're going to guard. And we're going to find out if anything exciting happens or not. If not, then we'll just go ahead and do a ground attack. Oh, they got 2,100 troops here. They got a lot of defenders. We have 1,900 troops on the fleet. Okay, we'll do the ground assault. Since they're not popping any fleets out to block it. Swarm. Swarm, swarm. They're drafting. Okay, so the first fight we just did was protect system. This one, they're drafting. more casualties maybe? I'm not sure. We'll see what the numbers are. Alright, battle may continue. They have 630 remaining. We only destroyed 2 improvements. No population deaths. We'll retreat. Get our manpower back on our fleet. Okay, devastation. Okay, and our fleet is at 1,500 of 1,900 manpower, so that's pretty good. That's okay. All right, we're going to once again we'll take him off of the fleet. We'll leave this fleet here, guarding, sieging. Yeah, sieging. So there are 630 defenders here at Aerie. And at Ursa, there are 440 defenders. All right, I'm going to pull the hero back here to DD3. I'm going to have him join up with this fleet, which is 2 flaks, 2 hunters, a protector, and 5 attackers. Okay. We're going to go down here to Varen and drop them off. This is why fast heroes are so good, man. They can do a lot of stuff. Okay, guard. See if we have anything exciting happen here. Not popping any fleets out. There's this fleet headed this way. Okay, guess not. Let's go ahead and do our ground attack. This fleet has 1,900 attackers. The defense is 2,100. So we'll go ahead and proceed. Swarm assault. And they're going with protect system. Nice. Over 60% destroyed. Excellent. That went really well. Alright. 0 manpower on fleet. Destroyed 3 improvements, not too bad. Retreat. And now we have 1,400 manpower on the fleet again. Alright, and we'll separate our hero from the fleet. No curiosities to explore here. He'll come back here to DD3, just the hero, and we'll leave that fleet in place at Varen, guarding and sieging. There's only 390 defenders left there. That went particularly well. Oh, and then a new ship pops out. I guess we'll fight. How many movement do I have left here? He has 9 movement left. Okay. He's going to come back over here. Excuse me. He's coming back over here. Merge. Fight. I want him to get the experience if I can. Alright, boys. They're going to retreat. We'll do full reserves. Alright. Let's see. They can only be in the top 2 lanes. So let's go with a flak ship and a hunter ship in each of the top 2 lanes. That looks pretty good. We should smoke them easily. In fact, we'll do this in case there's missile volleys or something. What are they armed with? Almost all energy at this point. And almost all energy defense. Okay, cool. That works. It will go full reserves. That looks like this. Alright, here we go. Let's see if they fight or they retreat. If they stay and fight, they're done for, man. Yeah, they're retreating. They're going to run away. Where are you going? You're going down here to the south? Alright. Pull the hero back off the fleet again. Come over here. And merge up, guarding, defending DD3 in preparation for this inbound fleet here. So that'll be a fight next turn after the election. Thereon we have this fleet of 10 ships it's guarding. It is 2 hunters, 2 flaks, 5 attackers, and a protector. And then we also have this fleet down here at Ursa. And Admiral Turlamaz is going to fly back here. As soon as the turn starts, I guess I'll hit move all fleets. These guys have a movement speed of 6. I don't think they're going to make it to Ursa. Let's see, what is the movement speed of these guys if they were going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about 8 movement. And it looks like this fleet's about 7 moves away. This fleet is 7 moves away, and it moves at a speed of 6, so I think this fleet will get to about here next turn. So I don't think they'll get here to fight at Ursa, so the most important place for the Admiral to be will be over here at DE3, even though I think this fleet may not make it there. They might. It's only like 6.5 movement. So when the turn starts, I'll move all fleets immediately to try to get Admiral Turlamaz over here to DE2 so that he can participate in this fight if it happens, if that Craver fleet arrives. So that's my plan. Okay, the 2 butchers retreated. So now we have guarding, sieging fleets present at Ursa, Varen, and Aerie, with defending troops of 440, 390, and 630, respectively. And the fleet composition is the same on all 3 of those. 2 hunters, 2 flaks, 5 attackers, and a protector on all 3 of these fleets. And we have residual defending fleets probably with heroes present at DD and DE, and those fleets are pretty beefy still. Each has a battleship and at least a hunter and a flak. This one has battleship, 2 hunters, 2 flaks, so this one's definitely needing to do a lot of rearming. I'll be resupplying with manpower. So that's what's going on, man. That's the plan. So that's all good. So we basically have the capacity to have about 5 fleets over here in the Craver area. We have just barely cobbled together enough over here at the DB system. The residual amount is, if my computer will update, that would be great. Not sure why it's showing that here. Okay, now it cleared. I don't know. That was kind of a weird bug. Flak, hunter, protector, and 2 attackers, and then we have a flak and a hunter on the way in. So that'll give us 2 flaks, 2 hunters, 2 attackers, and a protector here at DB5. So we have just barely a 6th fleet. So that's pretty good. I guess we'll focus on taking down these 3. Maybe if things go well here, and like I want to keep this fleet back here in case these guys retreat and they retreat back and go to DB5. I want to have a fleet there to receive them. Although honestly, I'll figure something out. Anyway, if that happens, if we get this fleet taken care of, then I could probably bring fleet up from DB5, right? And then that will allow me to move one over, and I'll be able to get an attack going on Deneb as well. So maybe able to do that, and then maybe push to Zosmanos or Miragashi as well. So we're going to keep pushing them hard. Let's look through. I'm going to click through all the fleets and see if there's anything that needs addressing. Anything interesting going on over here? There's the Riftborn. They've got the big carrier fleets. They're armed with fighters and bombers. They've got some pretty good ships. Altogether, that fleet has 30,000 attack, 13,000 defense, and 109,000 hit points. So that's no joke, man. That's a real fleet. That's kind of competitive with my fleets. So I look forward to that. That makes me want to hold off on starting this fight a little bit. That looks like privateers to me. Okay. You can see we have a lot of stuff en route to Bundus. It's going to be a lot of fleets. We've got a lot of stuff coming in here. And here's the settler ship. He's on the way. He'll be here next turn. So altogether, it was 39,000 buying and selling, essentially. So my cut out of that is about 9,500 dust. And I'm going to go ahead and do some buying and selling here myself. Quadernix looks like a good deal to me. Alright, got some Orcalcics, got some Quadernix. I'll pick up a little bit of antimatter, even though the price is a little high. It's okay. Okay, that works. And Hyperium, Titanium, we'll leave those alone. 50, 60 is a pretty good price point for those. I'll maybe pick up 10 titanium. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. Heroes. All the same characters there. Luxuries. Red Saying is dirt cheap, but I don't think I need it because I produce a lot of it. Dark Glitter is dirt cheap. We'll buy some just to be selling later. 6. There we go. And let's see, Red's saying we're at 548. We're producing 183. Our Void Stone's at plus 132 per turn. Benthic Gems is at plus 43. Virtual Artifacts is at plus 61. We're definitely building up a stockpile here. We really need to start building more of the level 4 improvements. Let's take a look and see if there's any we can get queued up. Here's one we can upgrade from a 2 to a 3. And here's another. Although maybe I'm going to wait one more turn to get that little bit more Quadronix going. I think with that expanded mine, yeah, plus 2 resource generation on strategic resource. Yeah, we'll wait one more turn before we get that one started. This one can go. Well-being Foundation. Yeah, his approval's good enough. Alright, this approval's good enough. This approval's good enough. $140. That's good enough for now. I'm trying to build as early as I can while we still have a good while we have the opportunity, while we still have this temporary bonus for recently colonized systems. I'm trying to squeak in upgrades when I can, when approval's high enough. Yeah, and then all of the D systems are going to be mutinous because they're just recently conquered. And you can see they're very unhappy. They're losing Craver populations. You know, it's not a nice situation there, but you know, you're on a planet that just got invaded by your enemy, so you're not going to be happy. So you can see we have new colony rule for 1 turn, 2 turns, 3 turns, 4 turns, 5 turns. Didn't plan it that way, but it worked out amazing. Through some fumbled choices in battle tactics and stuff on invasions. I got 1 system per turn for the last 5 turns, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And yeah, we've got a lot of system upgrades happening. Basically, just about everything that's not at level 4 is being upgraded. So the 2s are going to 3s and the 3s are going to 4s. And we'll have to take a look at these. Let's see, these are 2s. So I'll take a look at my build queues for the D, A, B, C, D, and E systems and make sure everything's actually queued up the way it needs to be. Apparently I've been kind of slipping on that lately. Clicked through all the fleets already, and that's all I saw. Let's look at our... I'll bring fleets out of the hangars. So let's see, nothing completed at AA. Maybe made a hunter. We see made a nice little fleet. So yeah, this is how much fleet each of these systems is producing. How many ships they're producing on each turn. So it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. We're at military upkeeps at over 7,000 now per turn. Trade companies are giving us 11,000 dust. So these 2 most recently conquered systems, DD and DE, actually they're already at colony level 3. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade them to 4. We'll go ahead and get that upgrade started. We're tapped out of our bottleneck resource here, the Void Stone. But next turn, we'll have another 132, and we'll probably get level 3 upgrades started on the DA, DB, and DC. We'll get those going up to level 3, and we're just going to focus on trying to get as much stuff upgraded and automated as we possibly can, as fast as we can. Try to get this maximum number of systems up as quick as we can while we have this temporary boost in approval, and then once we have that taken care of, we won't need to be running crack squads anymore because we won't be over the limit, and that'll free up a law slot that we can run something else. Whew, look at that military support picking up. Whoo-wee. Alright, let's do the skill ups on our heroes. Yeah, Woods Fez is pretty much out of places to put points. I'm going to go ahead and do it here, though. It's either there or there, even though there's no point because he has such a massive amount of approval from this ability right here. But I'm just putting points in to put points in at this point. All right, well, we'll do our part with that. All right, looks like that's about it for this episode. We'll see you guys in the next one where we'll do the election. Thanks, everybody, for watching.